Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now both Bitcoin and Ethereum are testing extremely important levels, and if these levels break, that could reverse the trend in the short term. So make sure you watch this entire video all the way to the end so that you don't miss out on any of this important information. First of all, starting off on the daily Bitcoin chart, and right now, technically speaking, the daily time frame is looking more bearish than bullish at the moment, because as of right now, the Bitcoin price and the daily Bitcoin RSI have not confirmed a bullish reversal. They're still obviously forming lower highs and lower lows. But with that being said, even though a bullish trend reversal has not been confirmed, as I've been talking about for the past couple of days, the daily Bitcoin RSI recently entered into oversold territories, which tells us that the Bitcoin price on the daily time frame has limited room to the downside in the somewhat shorter term relative to the daily time frame. So usually that means the Bitcoin price is close to or has already hit a local low, meaning a low like this or like this, for example, where obviously it's not impossible to break later on, but for the time being, that stands as a Bitcoin bottom. But if you're new to this channel and if you want to know more about this chart right here and what it means for Bitcoin, check out my last 1 to 2 videos that I've posted over the past couple of days on this channel, because in those videos I went into a little bit more detail about this chart right here. But anyway, what's also potentially forming here on the daily Bitcoin chart is a falling wedge pattern, which is the opposite to a rising wedge, and this right here is actually a bullish pattern. But as of right now, it has not confirmed a break to the upside, which means we have not confirmed a bullish reversal as of right now on the daily time frame. But because this pattern is forming, if we start to see a breakout above this line of resistance, which is sitting at around 20,500, then that could confirm a breakout to the upside, especially if we see a daily candle close above 20,500. And in that case, if we break above that price level with confirmation, then that would set up this first technical price target, which would be sitting at around 22.7k approximately, and anything above there, and the full technical price target for the falling wedge would be sitting towards the top of the wedge, which is coming into play at around 25,000. But anyway, taking a look at the 12-hour Bitcoin chart, and right now we can see one 12-hour candle close back above the golden pocket when we're looking at the logarithmic scale. And so technically speaking, this is one confirmation for a break back above the golden pocket, which would mean that potentially that break to the downside was just a fake out to the downside, more of a bear trap before we flip more bullish. But what is interesting is we can take a look at these Fibonacci levels on the linear scale, so take off the logarithmic scale just to gain a different perspective. And what we could see right here is the price of Bitcoin actually retesting this golden pocket, and on the linear scale, it has not broken back above the golden pocket, which means we might not be in the clear just yet. And by the way, in case you're wondering, the golden pocket here on the linear scale is coming into play in between around 20.3k and around 20.5k. So we need to see a breakout above 20,500 in order for the price of Bitcoin to potentially confirm a reversal out of this shorter term bearish trend right here. But obviously, if the price of Bitcoin cannot confirm a break above 20,500 and instead we find resistance there and get more of a rejection, then obviously that would be a shorter term bearish signal telling us that this short term bearish trend is not over. And in that case, while this short term bearish trend remains valid on the chart, I'll be looking towards around 19,000 as the next major support for the price of Bitcoin. But this 78.6% Fibonacci level on the linear scale is actually coming into play at around 19.2k. And in case you're new to this channel, that's basically the full technical price target for this rising wedge pattern that I've been talking about for many weeks now on this channel. But anyway, zooming into the shorter term, taking a look at the 4-hour Bitcoin chart, and right now, technically speaking, the price target for this bear flag pattern is still active. It's still technically in play. And that price target I'm talking about is of course coming in at around $18,000 per Bitcoin, as I've been saying over the past few days. But keep in mind, between now and that price target, there are other levels of support that could prevent the price fully reaching that price target. So just keep that in mind. And something else that I'm watching here on the 4-hour Bitcoin chart is the 4-hour Bitcoin RSI, because if you look right here, we have a descending line of resistance where we've seen multiple rejections so far, which have led into some more shorter term bearish price action. And right now, as I'm recording this video, the 4-hour Bitcoin Bitcoin RSI is currently testing this same descending line of resistance, which means we could possibly see another rejection, which would lead into more bearish price action in the short term. But considering the fact that we do have a bullish divergence here on the 4-hour Bitcoin chart with obviously lower lows in the price action, but higher lows in the RSI, this time could potentially be different. And if it is different, if this time around we do see a breakout to the upside in the 4-hour Bitcoin RSI, then that would be our first confirmation signal for a possible bullish reversal in the short term. But once again, as of right now, at the time of recording this video, we do not have this bullish confirmation, at least just yet. So it is something that I'm paying attention to, but as of right now, we're technically still more bearish than bullish. But when the price of Bitcoin eventually flips bullish again, because it's not a question of if, it's a question of when, and when that eventually happens, there is actually some built up fuel to add to the bullish fire, which is negative funding rates. Because as I've been talking about over the past couple of days, almost all of these funding rates for multiple different coins across multiple different exchanges are sitting in the negative territory, which means it's currently more expensive to short than it is to long. And now, obviously, when I'm saying that, that's talking strictly fees, not talking about whether the price is going up or down, because obviously, if the price of Bitcoin goes down, for example, the shorts will be making more money than the longs. But in an example where the price of Bitcoin just goes sideways, then the longs will actually be making more money than the shorts when the funding rates are negative. And this is due to the fact that there's a lot of people wanting to short right now, not just Bitcoin, but any of these other coins that have negative funding rates. And it's for that reason that these funding rates have turned negative, which try to rebalance the market, meaning that while these funding rates are negative, there's more incentive to actually close shorts and open longs. And when that process happens, anytime a long position is opened or a short position is closed, that actually adds buying pressure to the underlying asset. So for example, if a Bitcoin short position is closed, they essentially have to buy back into Bitcoin to cover their short position. And so that's why I said there's currently a bit of built up fuel to add to the bullish fire when things do eventually start flipping more bullish again in the short term, which as of right now hasn't actually been confirmed. But anyway, getting into the Ethereum part of this video, this right here is the 12-hour Ethereum chart, and as of right now, we're technically still playing out that rising wedge pattern with the full technical price target sitting at around 1400. And so far, as of recording this video, the price of Ethereum has gotten around $20 away from that full technical price target, which I've been talking about for many weeks now on this channel. And also, what's great to see here on the 12-hour Ethereum chart is the fact that Ethereum has broken back above the 38.2% Fibonacci level, which was sitting at around 1470. But even though the price of Ethereum is back above that Fibonacci level, if we're zooming into the 6-hour time frame, Ethereum is not yet back above this neckline for the head and shoulders pattern. In fact, as of right now, we're currently retesting this neckline, which is sitting at around 1560 approximately. And also, while this is happening in the price action, we're also seeing something similar to what I was talking about for the 4-hour Bitcoin RSI, but here in the 6-hour Ethereum RSI, with the RSI currently testing this descending line of resistance where we have previously gotten some rejections from. And so right now, based on the RSI and the price contacting the neckline, this is really a make or break moment for Ethereum, because obviously if the price action breaks above this neckline with confirmation, such as a 6-hour candle close, for example, then that would essentially invalidate this head and shoulders pattern, which would invalidate the price target to the downside that I've been talking about over the past few days. And also, if the price can confirm a breakout above the neckline like that to help invalidate this head and shoulders pattern, while that is happening, we would potentially be seeing a breakout in the 6-hour Ethereum RSI, which would also be a short-term bullish signal telling us that we're due to potentially see more of a bullish reversal. But like I said on the 4-hour Bitcoin chart earlier in the video, as of right now, we have not confirmed a bullish reversal. We haven't confirmed this breakout, at least just yet. And so based on all of this, at the time of recording this video, I am currently more bearish than bullish in the short term for both Bitcoin and Ethereum until we eventually start seeing some more bullish confirmation signals, such as a breakout above that neckline or in the RSI, for example. And as always, I'll keep you up to date every day with these videos on this channel and in real time over on my Twitter. So if you don't follow me on my Twitter, make sure you're doing that. The link is down below in the description and in the pinned comment. And also, if you want to maximize your profits in crypto, no matter if the price is going up, down, or just going sideways, then check out these videos popping up right here on your screen, because the video in the top left of your screen shows you how to make money if the price is going either up or down, and the video in the bottom left of your screen shows you how to make money if the price is chopping around sideways. But anyway, that's everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video.